folks. I'm Bud Hearn. My wife and I bought in as owners, part owners I guess you might say, on the Secret Escape. We bought in last year. We both love houseboating and Lake Powell, and the opportunity arose, and here we are. I'm making a video here. Hopefully I'll be able to get copies, or everybody will be able to see it. Basically what I'm doing is I'm chronicling what we're doing this week. It's late April. Rich, Dom, Alyssa, myself, we came out here on the 18th of April and began working. They worked through the weekend, and I stayed on for the week. Why am I making this video? Well, good question. I guess what I want to do is get this video out to all the owners so that maybe we'll all take a little bit of pride in ownership and try to keep the boat up a little bit. I know it's an older boat, but she's fine. She's in good shape. I've spent some time doing some painting and fixing up, and the hope is that everybody will see this and appreciate it. And maybe, just maybe, when you're out there for your week, you'll take 2 hours out of your entire week and put something back into the boat. If you break something, be responsible. Fix it or replace it. Don't leave it for the next guy. What I'm hoping is that we see this and we understand that we all have to work together and basically put a little effort into the boat. If you love it like we do, put a little effort into it, and we'll keep it up and really have it around for a while. Okay, well, that'll do it for that right now. I guess what I'm going to do is walk around and show you some of the things that we've accomplished in this past week. A lot of folks, owners who are on this boat, might have never seen her out of the water like this before, so I'll take you on a short little tour. Well, she's sitting here on these piers. Four of them. Kind of a wonder that something this big would just sit there like that, but it seems to be pretty stable. As you can see, I've got the sides all cleaned and masked. I begin painting today. Get a good look at that sign on the side because that's going to change. Here's a view from aft. Looking down the side of the boat, you can see it's all masked and ready for paint. And my scaffolding. Alright, walking out here to the back. Again, you can see the nice step here, the nice coating that Rich and Melissa painted on. Nicely done. Well, for those of you who've always wanted to know what was under the boat, here you go. Not a whole lot, actually. You have your two out drives, port and starboard. This is on the inside looking out. You'll recognize probably the hatches there. And the port engine. Note the skeg is broken off of the bottom. Kind of thought that might be something new. Judging by the corrosion, I don't know if you can see that clearly or not, but that's been broken off for an awful long time. So that's not not something new. And as you can see, the starboard one is broken off as well. The thing is, on these big heavy boats, the skag really doesn't do very much. It's all about thrust, which comes from the propellers. As you can see, we've got a nice new one here on the starboard side. There'll be a new one placed on the port side when the shaft and seal have been replaced. Well, the port side outdrive was leaking oil out of the output shaft. Many of you will recognize that this is the propeller splines, and the seal was leaking. And when they removed the seal, we found that it had scoring on the seal surface right there. Here's what the shaft looks like when it's removed. The splines at this end go into the downward shaft out of the outdrive. Then you have a bearing. And then this is the surface where the seal rides. Right dead center right there. I'll pull in on it here and see if we can't get a better view of the... There we go. And you can see the scoring on that surface. That should be mirror smooth. What could happen is you put a new seal in, and then the new seal will eventually start leaking again. And if it can leak oil out, it can leak water in, and of course water inside your outdrive will really create a problem for you. It will cause you to have a breakdown out there on the lake somewhere. So we're going to try to get an opinion on it today and see if this shaft shouldn't be replaced. Well, the good news on this prop output shaft, Jay sent out his best Merc guy yesterday to have a look at it, and he said no. He said that'll be fine. They could reposition the seal at a different depth, and it'll be on a smooth surface, so there'll be no issues at all with it. So that was good to hear. These shafts cost $900, so it's nice that we're able to not worry about this. As you can see, the port outdrive is now completely fixed, put back together. We got new props on there, the port and the starboard, both ready to go. And I'm thinking you kind of got to be careful coming into them coves. That's a big wowie there, boy. Somebody really hit hard. It must have happened a while ago because there's a lot of surface material on there. Well, on the keel here, you can see how it's splitting apart. So the guy yesterday, when he took a look at it, he says what'll happen is it will begin to crack, but up along here it will start to crack, and eventually when you're underway, this part will peel out. And he said he's seen them peel all the way down. And of course what happens is it'll wind up getting wrapped up in the props in the back. Then you've got a real issue. So what they're going to do is they're just going to cut out the bad part. Let's see if I can point to it. Right back here. They're going to cut from here and kind of cut up to an angle right there and clean it up. And he says what this is caused from is running her up real hard onto real shallow sandy beaches. That's how that gets torn up. Send into the group there. Well, this is why you don't run it up on the beach too hard.
Hit the beach softly, power it up, dig the anchors.
Yeah, there
How
you
bent
go.
up it was. It has now been straightened. I'll see if I can't get around here and show you. It's actually been trimmed off and straightened and cleaned up. The boat should track a lot nicer now, and we won't have to worry about the thing coming loose while we're out there underway. Well, here we are. It's day 4. You could probably hear the wind blowing. It's been really beautiful up until today, Tuesday. Clouds have moved in. The temperature cooled off, but the wind is picking up. You can see most of the paint work is finished up. Got a little bit more to do, and then start taking the masking tape off. And should be all finished tomorrow, Wednesday. So.
Thank goodness for scaffolding now.
By making sure you
Done.
don't move a
Well, as you can see, this is the starboard side. It's completely painted. I finished it yesterday, and I'm ready to get up there and start pulling the masking tape. Well, good morning, and here we are with day 5. It's Wednesday morning. And you can see the masking tape has been pulled, the paint is on. Got some finishing touches to do today. And looking down the starboard side, James is recommending that we get the boat waxed. Said once a year a good coat of wax should be put on it. And it looks like this one hasn't been done in a while. That should be something we might want to consider. Here's Ernest.
Ooh. Oh. Hey.
He's hard at work repairing the galley floor. Hopefully we'll be able to get a couple more years use out of it.
Oh yeah, you will.
All the glue is dried up. He's replacing everything. Oh, no more tape on the floor.
No.
Pulling all the slats out, putting new glue down. Doing a wonderful job.
Hey everybody that won't meet, but hope they have fun out here.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there's been a lot of water dropped on this.
Okay, looking down in the hole. These are our 2 spare props. We have 1 right and 1 left. There used to be 4. 1 has come up missing, and the other one is a mismatch. It's the wrong pitch. Everything should be 13 pitch, and one of them is a 19 pitch. I'm going to take that and put it on eBay and sell it, and hopefully buy another 13 pitch to replace it. I don't know if you can read that, but the inverter battery pack is sitting on 12 volts. It was charged about a week ago, and we've been monitoring it. It's holding a charge really well. Didn't think it would hold this long actually, but it's doing good.
Oh, I gotta cut that off.
And this is the upper bunk room. The egg crate is missing from this room. Here in the lower bunk room, you can see that this egg crate has been torn. And it's torn and stained. Oh, it should probably be replaced. We need a couple of egg crates, I guess. Alright folks, this one's real simple. We've installed a retainer chain for the rear ladder. Real easy to use. You just simply
Come up here, you grab the hook. It's got a spring keeper on it. You just squeeze the spring together, lift it up, drop it, and hangs there. And then you can pull the ladder out. Okay? When you're ready to get underway, you put the ladder in, take the chain, come up to the latch, and snap it on. Real easy. And the ladder can only come out just so far, and it's latched in. It won't go anywhere. Don't have to tie ropes onto it anymore. Well, here she is. As you can see, all the striping has been repainted now. Last year, last May, my wife and myself and a couple of friends came out and we did the whole top side, repainted the top and the upper deck, on the foredeck and on the aft. And the project for this week mainly was to get out here and redo all the striping on the side of the boat since it was in dry dock. Among other things, besides, we basically kept the striping the way it was, the colors and everything, but we now have a new name tag or sign on the side. I hope y'all like it. And we repaired that corner there that had been evidently run into by a boat, and pulled it back in, reset the screws, and recaulked it. Recaulked several windows. Go down the port side here. Kind of a tough angle, but you can see that everything's been done. The painting's completed. The windows have been cleaned and used a solution to get the hard water spots off and then clean them real nice. So she's looking real good. Well, here she is, last day in dry dock. It's Wednesday afternoon, about 5:30 p.m. and I just finished up resetting the screens in 2 of the bedrooms and making sure they seal properly, the new ones. A lot of you haven't seen those yet, but we've got new screens down there so we can have the windows open and not worry about the bugs getting in. Well, tomorrow, Thursday morning, 10 a.m., they're going to be picking up the Secret Escape, and we're going to set her back into the water, put her back on the buoy. I'll just kind of walk around here. Give you one last look of it up on dry land, those of you that have never seen what they look like when they dry dock them. These are the windows that got new screens. This one and that one up there. As you can see, I even repainted the striping on the hull. We pressure washed it. Well, it's as clean as it's going to get. The stripe should help. Today we had the floor fixed inside the galley.
Well, folks, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're looking forward to a great summer. Again, my name's Bud. Anybody that has any questions or comments about what you've seen here, you can contact me. I have a website, a photography business. It is classicrodshots.com, all one word. Classic rod, as in hot rod, classicrodshots.com. Any comments or questions, I welcome either. And I hope you have a great 2014. I know we will. So long, folks.